Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brittany the actress, and today I'm just going to be telling you about things I wish I would have known pre-op and post-op, and stuff that you should be asking your doctors, and just a little chit-chat of different things that help me out, and just about surgery in general. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. What's up, everyone? So this is like my third edit because my stuff wasn't, I had everything all over the place, so I had to write everything down. But anywho, I'm gonna be talking about pre-op now. So I'm gonna be putting time lengths of pre-op, post-op, tummy tuck, BBL, vice versa, and I'm gonna put it down below when to look at it if you want to just jump in. But anyway, if you want to listen to everything, that's cool too. So first thing is research. Research your doctors. I'm telling you guys, do at least 6 months of research. 6 months minimum. Because one thing you want to do, you want to know the pros and cons of your doctor. You want to know if you could be able to trust your doctor. If you want to know how much education your doctor has, because at the end of the day, you're putting your whole life into these doctors' hands to make you look how you want to look. So do your research. Don't just go by your friend who got this done. Like, know about your doctor, because what your friend have might not be what you have. The way your friend looks might not be how you're gonna look. You get what I'm saying? So you definitely want to do your research on that, and you definitely want to know who are you going to. So the next one is asking your doctor questions. Now you want to feel comfortable with your doctor, that you have in a sense that you have a relationship with your doctor, not meaning like physical relationship, but you have some type of relationship that you feel connected to your doctor, that you feel like you're in the right hands. And one thing about that is communication. If you can't communicate with your doctor, if you can't communicate with your doctor pre-op, what makes you think that you can communicate with your doctor post-op? You know what I'm saying? And for people who don't know what pre-op and post-op is, pre-op is before surgery and post-op is after surgery. So you want to know that your doctor is available and that you're not just another number to your doctor. After you found your doctor, you want to look at a recovery home. Now, for people who this is their first surgery, I advise you to go to a recovery home, because you will be around people that should be taking care of you, that will cook you meals, that will take you to get your massages. If not, they have massages inside their home. You want to really get a really good recovery home. A lot of people go to the hotel and just have their surgery and I guess rent a nurse or whatever they do, pay the nurse to come and massage you and help you out. I don't like that. The reason being is because I want that I'm able to have people around me, and I'm able to not feel confined in a hotel room. And not only that, like, who knows, is your nurse going to be there 24 hours, or is your nurse going to be only there for 12 hours and that's it? Like, I want somebody that if something's happening to me, that person is my recovery home, the person, the lady or whomever is there right there. I don't have to worry if anything happens. I'm just comfortable in a recovery home. And plus, one thing I loved when I was in both of my recovery home, I got to meet some amazing people, because these people were coming from all over the world, and I was able to bond with them. I was able to talk with them, and I'm still friends with some of them to this day. So it's like you form a bond in a sense, and you're going through the same struggle that person is going through. So what works for you might work for them, and vice versa, and you guys could like talk about things. You don't feel alone in the process. And speaking about having somebody with you, I advise, if you're going out of the country, to have somebody go with you that speaks the language that you're going to. I was fortunate to have my mom go with me in both cases because, you know, my mom rocks with me. But anyway, I was able to have my mom and she speaks Spanish. So it was a wonderful, I didn't need to have a dictionary. And I'm glad I had her too because I had a horrible thing that happened to me post-op with BBL. And I'm going to tell you this in just a second. But yeah, so you want to have a guest with you that can be able to say if you can't read something. The guest is there, your friend, your family member is there to help you out. They could, if you're thirsty and they drive, they can go get you something from the store or something like that. You know, they're like your secondary nurse. So they're there to help you. Find somebody that's good. Go with somebody that, you know, that you trust and stuff. Having your money on deck. So whatever your surgery costs, make sure you have double the amount. So if your surgery, well, not double the amount. If your surgery costs $5,000, make sure you have $2,000 extra. Have at least $2,000 extra. I like, you know, a tip goes a long way with people. So one thing with the recovery home, you get a massage. I like to tip them because you never know when, like I never know when I'm gonna see them. But tipping money, you have money for your massages, anything, just have $2,000 extra, you good, and that's it. One thing you should do with your pre-op is something that I didn't do when I had my BBL was asking what medications I should not take. Sometimes you have it already listed, but if you're taking any type of medications, you should just go over it with your doctor and they should be able to tell you if it's right or not, or if you could take it before your surgery. Another thing is getting your doctor, your normal doctor, your regular doctor that you go to for checkups, getting yourself checked out at least a month before you have surgery. A month before, that is minimum. The longer you have it, give yourself a month to 3 months. So that way, say if you have something wrong with you, say if your blood level's low, blah, 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 you have time to help you. You have time to fix that. You have time to actually, you know, work on that. As opposed to getting your doctor, getting checked up like 2 weeks before and you don't have that time. Now, that's all for pre-op, what you should do and what you should ask your doctor. Now, I wanted to discuss something when you are going in for surgery and when they're marking you up. This is something that I wish that I actually did and I didn't for both of them because it would have saved me a lot of heartache. So when I had a BBL, I didn't realize I had stitching underneath here, underneath my breast. I didn't even realize that until maybe a month after surgery. And the reason being was because I was so sore. So what I would do is I would lift up my breast and I'll use the shower thing and I'll hose under, well not hose, but you know, I'll shower underneath right here. And I wouldn't really, like I just felt really sore. So I didn't really want to touch that area. And I didn't realize one day I was just scratching. I was scratching because it was itching. I was like, what's wrong? Why am I itching like this? And I looked underneath my boob area and I seen it was really red. It was irritated. And I was trying to figure out why I was irritated. I thought I had like a bug bite or something like that. But come to find out, it was stitches. So I really wish I would have known that where my incisions were. And one thing you need to ask your doctor is say, you know, you're marking me up. I just want to know for reference, where are my stitching? Where's the stitches going to be so I can know to avoid that area or to take time with that area. And just write it down because one thing you need to do is write stuff down. Write that down because you never know once you get to the surgery and you just, you know, you're underneath a whole bunch of anesthesia, whatever you call that. And you're just knocked out. You won't remember it. And that's one thing I did not remember to do was ask. So just write that down. That's for just when you're about to get marked up and for you to know. Another thing is what you need to do is basically after you have surgery, ask them what you need to do to take care of your yourself. I don't know where I left off, but what was I gonna say? Post-op. Just post-op, I feel like one thing that you really have to have is make sure you research your just a good post-op massage place that you want to go to. Really research that and look at different places, look at their reviews, see if you like it or not, because that's very essential. One thing that I wish I did do, which I didn't, was save up for that. And I didn't take that. So what I saved up for was my surgery. I saved up for the extra money tipping everybody and all that. But I really didn't think about when I came home what I was going to do. So I ended up having to, because I couldn't work, I ended up having to like borrow stuff. And that's one thing I don't like doing, is borrowing money from people. So I had to do that. So take that into a point, like find out just what place you want to go to for post-op and what place is good, you know, for the massages and stuff. Make sure you get a good ass faja. When you are in that stage 2 compression, that is essential that you have a good faja. And let me tell you a secret that a lot of people, actually a lot of people do this, but for beginners who don't know so much about with the faja, a lot of women make mistakes of buying fajas, and say the faja is a size large or whatever. They get a medium, they get a small, and they're paying all this money for different fajas, when literally what they can do is every time your body, like every week and a half or 2 weeks, get it taken in on the sides. So go to a tailor, just get it taken in. And that for me cost me like, what did it cost me? Like, I don't know, like $16 probably, or like $8. And I'm saving money, but I was that girl that freaking bought all these different fajas. And for what? Like, I got something that fit my hips, that fit my butt, that fit, like, it didn't fit my waist because my hips was bigger than my waist. So I had to get it taken in. So all this time I could have been saving money. I was buying these smaller fajas, but it couldn't fit over my butt because of the fact that, you know, fajas go how it goes. So I had a double XL faja, and my waist was measuring at like a 31 inch, but my hips was at a 50 something. So I had to always have the extra large because I didn't want my butt to, like, you know, and my hips to like sink in and stuff. So that's what you could do, is have everything taken in. Man, I just remember when I got my BBL, I was so, like, to this day, I don't like my butt. And it's just, it sucks because how I did my compression is just the doctor himself, and just, it was so much stuff happening that I wish that if I could go back, I would do. I don't know if I would necessarily ever have a surgery again, another surgery that's plastic surgery. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm not, but I just don't know. I'm kind of like turned off. Like, I'm just turned off about certain things that my body look, how my body looks. And I'm going to just tell you guys, like, just the cons of having a BBL and the cons of having a tummy tuck, because everything's not all peachy and it's not all fun. Like, yeah, the end result is bomb. Like, I tell you, it's bomb. Like, if you were like me, how I hated my body, I hated how I looked, and I got it fixed and how I wanted to look, yo, I flaunted that. Like, it's bomb. Like, I paid money for that. I want to look how I want to look, and I pay money. And it's just, I wish that I could just go back and do certain things differently for my body to look the way I really want it to look. But, you know, now I'm trying the healthy living and working out way, and I want to see how far I can get. If it's like horrible and I don't like how I look, then I'll probably change it up. But yeah, so that's about it. This is you know, kind of a quick video. I think it might be like under 10 minutes. I don't know. If it is, then it's a quick video. But however, just thank you for being, you know, just looking at my videos and actually I hope you're learning from these videos. I hope what I'm explaining to you guys, that I'm explaining it how I would want it to be explained, and that you guys are learning from me. If you aren't, let me know what you want to know. Maybe I haven't answered stuff, but I think my next video, actually is going to be my BBL horror story. And I call it a horror story because just a lot of things went wrong, and I was so scared. I was so young. I didn't know a lot of things, and it's just, to this day, I'm still not, I'm happy where I came from, like how I used to look. I'm happy with that result, but just certain things, that the reason why I wanted a BBL, and to this day it still hasn't been fixed. But I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna do another video about that. Once again, if you don't have me, if you don't follow me on Instagram. It's Brittany the Actress. That's BrittanyTheActress. Brittany the Actress. If you didn't get that, I'll put it down below for you guys. But until then, I shall talk to you later. Thank you again, and until next time, peace.